All right, we're here with 2025 Nebraska defensive back commit Caden VerMaas at the Norris 7-on-7 event. First saw Caden, new coaching staff, new year, heading into your senior season. What will this new version of Millard North football look like?
We're going to be a lot more hungrier. I'd say play more energetic, I'd say, as you saw here. I'm going to try and take more lead on the defense, especially with Pierce. Like, as we're two guys going Power 5, like, we got to take lead on this defense, and we're just ready to work, and we're excited for week 1. So.
Yeah, I saw you make a few plays on the back end. You had the interception. Where have you really made the biggest jumps just with your ball skills there at the safety position?
I've definitely been doing a lot more technique work this offseason. I've been working out 6 days a week, so I've been trying to just mainly focus on everything I can improve on day by day. And I'm just trying to focus on our team and like how we can improve as a group, like especially the defensive backs. Like, we struggled back there last year, and we're trying to kind of have a turnaround year and figure things out. So. Yeah.
Just having the recruiting process done now for over a year, how much easier has it made it just for you to focus? I mean, a lot of guys in your shoes are still worrying about the recruiting process and kind of worrying about things, but for you, you've obviously had that behind you now for a year.
Yeah, it's definitely a big weight off my shoulder. Like, when Pierce committed, that was also a big weight off my shoulder because I was always trying to get him to go to Nebraska. But yeah, it's still kind of challenging too because I'm still trying to get a few kids coming over. So I'm really working on CJ from West Side and then Chase Laughlin from North South, but it'll be interesting to see where they go. But I'm doing my best on those two. So is Tyson, Jackson. We're all trying to help get those guys over and do the best thing we can. So
between your group, are you guys trying to communicate with those guys almost every day?
Yeah, I'd say it's about every week, just because we don't want to force them too much, and because we always tell them, like, I've always told every recruit since I committed, like, hey, I'd love for you to come here, but make the best decision for you. I told that to Dawson Merritt, and the other day he committed to Bama, and I told him congratulations. I talked to his dad, and I was like, make sure that's the best decision for you at the end of the day. But I wish we could have had you, but it is what it is. So.
When you talk about just going into your senior year, you've had a target on your back now since you've been a Husker. This will be your second year. Yeah. How have you noticed just that life change for you, just knowing that, you're Caden VerMaas, you're a Husker recruit? I mean, have you noticed a lot of people like go at you a little bit differently, want to get your best shot at all times?
I'd say Twitter's a big thing. You hear a lot of stuff on there, but I mean, you're always gonna have doubters, and like, I mean, the biggest thing is you just have to block it out. Because I was talking to Coach Rule about it the other day, and he said if he focused on every single thing that every angry Nebraska fan said about him, he said his whole coaching career would be driven to the ground. So he said you just have to put it all aside and just kind of let it go, and just move forward the best you can. So.
Your relationship with Coach Rule, I mean, you were one of his first commits. I mean, how strong is that relationship now that you've gotten to know him for over a year?
Oh, it's definitely great. Like, I can go up to Coach Rule, give him a big hug whenever I want. He definitely makes me feel like he could be a father figure to me, like, when I get down there. And it's just like, it's definitely a great relationship I have with him, and especially the whole coaching staff. I built definitely a good one with Coach Knighton because we're two big Celtics fans. So since they won, we're kind of been talking about that a lot. But the whole defensive staff, Tony White, Coach Cooper, like, all those guys, like, they're great, and like, I'm just blessed to be in this position I am with them because they really have. I think when I get there, they're going to help develop me into the best athlete I possibly can be. So.
What type of, are you a free safety, nickel corner? I mean, how do they envision using you in this scheme?
I think they said like the rover, like they kept saying, because they want me to fill in the box too, but also cover like you saw me back here today. So it's definitely going to be kind of move me around a lot and just kind of get the feel of it and just see where I'm best fit at. So.
I'm guessing we're going to see it about every home game?
Yeah, I'll be at every home game. But the only one I won't be at will be the Friday night one because we're playing Millard South that night at Buell. So that's the only game I can miss. So it'll be kind of sad, but I'll be checking at halftime on my phone.
They'll probably be giving score updates in the stadium.
That's what I'm guessing. So. Yeah.
Well, hey, Caden, great seeing you out here in Norris. Best of luck as you get ready to begin your senior season.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate it.